welcome to the first scheduled live of May and the new catalogue. Happy days. Oh, apparently I've got to... Do I need to sign in? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I need to do that. Right, I'm just going to check that everything is working okay. Fingers crossed. Yay! Yay! We're live. Always a plan. So how is everyone this lovely sunny morning? We have got blue skies, sunshine. You'd think it was May. We had a bank holiday over the weekend, so of course it rained. Hello, B. So, happy day. Yes, yesterday was a bank holiday. We, for those of you who are not in the UK, we celebrate May Day on the first Monday of May, rather than on the 1st of May, which a lot of our continental cousins celebrate it on the 1st of May, regardless of what day of the week it is. Hello, Joanna. But yes, we tend to have our bank holidays attached to a weekend, which it does mean you get a long weekend. So yeah, all good. Hello, Gwen from North Carolina. Hello, Shaz. But yes, we have sunshine. So free electricity because we've got solar panels, which is... We're really, really pleased we picked up our solar panels. We've had them not quite a year yet. I should say, I have coffee. I have very small flapjack. Might be consuming both this afternoon, this morning even. I'm using sweet peas. If you caught my unscheduled unboxing, yeah, cute, really cute. Hello, Margaret from Ireland. Hello, Mary from the Netherlands. Yay, everyone's coming. So yes, I really like this stamp set. So we've now gone from the thou shalt not show the inside of the catalogue anywhere on social media to now when you show something from the catalogue, you need to say where it is. So I'm going to flip the camera down. It's one of those weird things. I'm not very good at doing the whole telling people the stamp set's on page, whatever. I normally manage the first month and then it's like, really, do I have to tell people this? So this is the inside of my catalogue. Let's pop that light on as well. And here are sweet peas, and it's page 103. It's photopolymer. It's £19 or €25. I don't know how much it is elsewhere because I'm not elsewhere. But this is our lovely catalogue. So I really ought to, for anyone who is not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, who have we got? Hello, Kay from Kansas. B has chosen this stamp set. It's on its way to her. Hello, Judith. So the catalogue is slightly different from previous years in that it's very much a question of if you're a new crafter, you start at the front and we've got our kits. We've then got some easy options. So the top 10 crafting essentials. Happy to see that a demonstrator is one of those, but some items that you could add if you were just starting out. So things like our ink spots, scissors, glue, etc., etc. So it's really nicely laid out. Then we've got some note cards and envelopes with some ephemera, scrapbooking, a really simple sentiment stamp set, some ideas of how you could put that all together. More ideas of how you can put that together, but introducing card. There's a whole row, in fact 2 rows down at the bottom here. Card layouts. I mean, wow. So how to coordinate with the colours, some more basic stamp sets, some more ideas, and then it builds. We've got memories and more. And as you go through the catalogue, you start seeing more and more product and more complicated product to use. I say complicated, but more things for crafters who have been crafting for a longer period of time. So it's quite well laid out. Some people love it, some people less so. I like it. I mean, I skipped the first few pages, but I like it. Although I have got some of the stamp sets from the early pages. But this stamp set, which comes, as I say, page 103, so it's quite far into the catalogue, but it's a really easy stamp set to use, and you can do lots with it. So, obviously you need to like peas. If you don't like peas, please don't buy it. But it's cute because it's got, you can do a new baby, so it's welcome sweet pea. You've got birthday, happy birthday. You've got some foliage. You've got some little standalone peas, one of which is grumpy. I'm sorry, it's punny, but it's such fun. Hello, Sherry. So there is a lot you can do with it if you're sending a card to someone who's got a half decent, slightly corny sense of humour. Just thinking, you know. So I have got some basic white. I dug out and buried them, my Nested Essentials dies. They use these on page 103. Hello, Kay. Hello, Joanna. Has loved this set. She's just ordered it. Woohoo! So, yes, so on page 103 there are a couple of samples. There's even a sample that goes with a game that you can make where you have to match your peas, I think. But I thought I would pull out the Nested Essentials because it is a really good set of dies, and I would go from there. So I'm going to start with, because it just makes me smile, Grumpy. Although looking at the card I pulled out, it's quite bright, but I don't care. So I have got my not Memento ink pad, as in it's Memento ink, not in a Memento ink pad. Just saying. So I've got my Grumpy. I do need to just prep it because it is, although I've got it off the backing sheet, that's all I've done. Do we have a meeting on the 11th this month? No, Debbie, we don't. I will be sending out a newsletter. Debbie's on my team. I will be sending out my newsletter, the team newsletter, hopefully later today, but I've got a really busy few days coming up because I'm away at the weekend for a long weekend. But no, we don't. I thought I had said that, but maybe I didn't. Anywho, this is not a team event. So, yeah. Let's stamp Mr. Grumpy. And I'm almost tempted. No, I won't. I was going to put a really excitable chap there as well, but I'm not. So, we have our Mr. Grumpy. Let me grab snips. Just want to make sure I make this big enough. Come on, up you come. There we go. So he's going to go in there. So I need to cut a piece of card that is large enough for the die. Hello, Marlene from Wisconsin. So let's pop our little pea, Mr. Grumpy, on there. And hello, Jenny. Crazy Victorian is now in the house. And why not? Okay, so we have our Mr. Grumpy. I am going to colour him. Rubbish. Let's not lose the dies. Has been known. So I've pulled out two greens. I've got Granny Apple Green and I've got Shy Shamrock, and I will be using both. But for the peas themselves, I'm going to be using Granny Apple Green, which does quite a nice pea colour. I did look at Lemon Lime Twist, which also does quite a nice pea colour, but this is light. But it was a bit too bright. for what I wanted to do. So this is really easy colouring. So we're coming down and let's go a little bit further down, and then I'm going to come in with my dark Granny Apple Green to do the bottom, and then we're going to blend that up. Oh bless, Kay's asking how Shaz is. Shaz has been going through some really nasty health issues. Makes my health issues look like a walk in the park. So there is our Grumpy. It's actually a little greener than it looks on screen. That looks a bit kind of olive greeny, but it's a bit brighter than that in reality. Now I have pulled out some of the papers from the gorgeous Full of Life 6x6 stamp set, which I did go through carefully on, was it Friday I did my live? It becomes a bit of a blur after a while. Let's try that again. Right, so we've got watercolour backgrounds with starbursts, we've got ink swashes with splodges, we've got squares with more watercolour, we've got sort of run watercolour with circular splodges, more run watercolour with starburst, more watercolour with splodges. So it's a really lovely, if you like plain backgrounds, we've got you on plain backgrounds. If you like more of a pattern, we've got that. It's non-specific as far as the pattern is concerned, so you can use it for all sorts of things. I just think it's, how am I? I'm okay-ish. Oh, vampire meeting in a while. But yeah, I have ups and downs. It's such fun having ups and downs. Anyway, I'm going to use the Starburst because it's green. And I'm going to be weird for me. I'm going to do a landscape card, which is unusual. This is, I want to say Lemon Lime Twist. Yes, it is. It's a Lemon Lime Twist. So score once, cut once. I should tell you what colours are in the paper, shouldn't I? So we've got Bartley Blue, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, Melon Mambo, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, Shaded Spruce and Shy Shamrock, otherwise known as Lots. Fold my card. So yes, this weekend, hubby and I and my brother and sister-in-law, we're all going away for a long weekend together. Ooh, I think I might put some Shaded Spruce in as well. It's our incentive trip. I mean, it's not, obviously. But I cashed out the incentive trip because I've had some issues. And we've used the money, I've used the money to pay for a long weekend away at a really nice looking hotel in, it's near Kidderminster. So the DSP is very bright and cheery. Okay, I'm glad you're doing better. Hello, Nora. So yes, it's all good fun. Right, so let's cut this to my normal 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. Shaded Spruce is not a colour I use that often, but you know, every now and again. Right, so that's at 3 3/4. Oh, you're all gonna hate me. Cutting it into lots of pieces. Sorry. what, don't care. And then we're going to have 5.5. I'll find something to do with the leftover bits. It's fine. So, we have our little chappy. That's going to go on there, that's going to go on there. We're going to stamp, oh, I've got an itch. Stamp with Hello Grumpy, which is that one. And actually, okay. I'm going to use the middle of the shaded spruce. I'm not totally mad, honest. Hello, Leslie. You're never late. There's always catch up. Oh, Shaz, absolutely. Well, my husband won't fly. She's always a bit of a challenge. And I mean, it looks like they had an amazing trip, and I did have a bit of FOMO. But you know what? 5 days with a minimum of 10 hours travelling? No. Particularly because my annoying health issues, which are more annoying than anything else, makes travelling any distance kind of not easy. So yeah. See, now I've knocked too much of it off. I didn't use my embossing buddy, that's why. That's why I've got flex. Why did I not use my embossing buddy? Because I was not concentrating, that's why. Doesn't matter, because most of this is going to be covered up anyway, so it's fine. Hello, Julie. So, cheese board. Where are you, cheese board? Oh, that's why I'm having problems getting things in. It's all shifted around. Duh. So, cheese board and heat tool. So blasting the back a little helps flatten everything out a bit. So, put that where it's meant to be. I'm going to move things. Right, so I want that cut out, obviously. So I'm not cutting anything specific, I'm just cutting it out. So what I ought to be telling everyone about, particularly if you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, is how wonderful the starter kit is through May, because as well as the usual starter kit items, so £130 in the UK, 175 euros in Europe, for £99 or 129 euros. So as well as all that, and I should say up to each of those figures, because you can't go over £130. So as well as all of that, you will also get free gratis, get that straight, ish, free gratis and for nothing, the new in colour ink pads, all 5 of them, the Designer Series paper pack, a pack of the card, so a multi-pack, and the Stampin' Right markers. £78 or €100 worth, roughly, all for just 99p, £99 or 100p, £99 or 129 euros. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to flag this end. The easiest way to do that is to cut it to the length you want, cut into the middle-ish, and then that. So yes, we had people over last night, which was lovely. I spent quite a lot of time on my hands and knees sorting out the garden, so when we set out in the garden, we would be able to admire my beautifully trimmed lawn. Yeah, piddled with rain, so we didn't. Right, I'm going to use glue. I have a love and hate thing about the paper pack. It's lack of ideas for me, but love what you're doing. Good, glad to help. B. Jenny has their 10th anniversary at the end of the month. We're trying to work out if we can arrange a night away. Oh, I hope you can, Jenny. Leslie says DSP arrived in her order today. She loves the bright colours. Shaz, not too bad, thanks. Getting over, jaw surgery. Ugh. There's one thing worse than surgery. It's anything to do with your mouth and surgery. One of the worst things I ever had was my wisdom teeth removed under general anaesthetic because they were not sitting pretty. But yeah. Right, at this point it doesn't matter which way round you put the paper because obviously you can turn it so that it's where you want it. So if you want the green or the blue, is what I mean by that. Let's stick all of that down. So we're going to have... No, I'm going to put him on the blue. Hello, Grumpy. Yep. So I'm going to... I am going to attach that to that, but not with that. Right, I need dimensionals. Do I really need a new pack of dimensionals? I do. Wow. Okay. New pack of dimensionals. 1, 2. And then this, I'm going to just add a teensy weensy bit of glue. Because we all know how much I love basic white with glue on it. Teensy weensy bit of glue. Okay, don't stick for me then. See if I can. Come out a wee bit. That's better. And I've deliberately not put it exactly in the centre. You had rain yesterday afternoon. Yeah, we had rain yesterday as well. Leslie's seeing her pain management person on Thursday. Hello, Rose. You don't mind going to the dentist, Mary? Blah. Horrible. Hate it. Not nice. Oh, we need more. I'm not concentrating today. I'm still in bank holiday mode, I think. That's what I want. So we're going to have to retrofit some dimensionals. For the flag, because it's in shaded spruce, you could use black if you so desired, rather than white dimensionals. Up to you. So yes, a bit of retrofitting of dimensionals. Yep. Come on. There we go. Right, now we have lots and lots of lovely new embellishments. So let's see what we might want to add. I do know I've got to stick it to a card here. Ooh, green. I follow a scrapbooker, the amazing Shimelle Lane, she's an American but lives in the UK and spells colour with a U and favourite with a U and centre the right way. I say that only because she gets upset when there are those words in sentiments. And she always says, if you're looking for something to put on a layout, and the same thing works for cards as well, once you've found something that works, stop looking. Because all you're doing is wasting time. Thank you, Nora, for a fabulous colour combination. Shame when we stopped selling the eraser for getting glue off paper and cardstock. Yeah, it was. But mostly we had that for the fast fuse. Okay. That's hysterical. So Kay says, and this is very much going to be, I think this is not going to translate particularly, because it's very British. The stamp set could have done with a mushy peas sentiment. Oh, I love it. I don't like mushy peas, let it be said, but I do love the idea of a mushy pea sentiment. Oh dear, that's really made me giggle. Yeah, so 3 of these. Hello, Grumpy! What are these called? These are called transparent adhesive dots. They come up with some really uninspired names for embellishments this year. Just saying. Right, so that would need a liner. And I am tempted just to stamp our little Grumpy on the... Oh, and I know what I could do. I could use some of this. Shall I do that? I will. I will. Right. So let's have our Grumpy there. And add some seal. And, oops, line that up on my grid paper. Oh, actually I want to, sorry, I'm going to line it up on my grid paper this way because I want that little bit, or whatever that colour is. I know I've covered up his feet, and guess what? I don't care. So I have to say, for those of us who weren't able to go on the incentive trip, so earned it but couldn't go, we got some of the incentive trip gifts and also the choice of a cashmere item, and we were allowed to choose which cashmere item we had. It's gorgeous, just saying. I will be taking it on my long weekend away because it will be perfect for the evenings, because the weather forecast is actually quite good, but it will be chilly in the evenings, I have no doubt. What is the scrapbooking lady called, please? It's Shamelle Lane, S-H-I-M-E-L-L-E, and Lane is L-A-I-N-E. She does regular Facebook, YouTube lives, but one of them clashes with Monday mornings, so, you know. No, that's all right, because I'm on Tuesday. She's doing her Monday today. Leslie loves mushy peas. Does it say hello Grumpy? Yes, it does. It says hello Grumpy. Mushy peas, yuck. I'm with you, Sherry. I hate mushy peas. Jenny needs this set because her neighbour is eternally grumpy. Leslie's educated her hubby. Which item did I choose? I chose, it was a wrap, so it's very fine, knitted, obviously. Well, I say obviously, but it is knitted, very fine. And because it's so finely knitted, you can wear it as a scarf, you can wear it as a wrap, you can wear it as a blanket when you're travelling. It's a really lovely, lovely thing. And I chose one that's sort of pool party-ish. Anyway, so there's our first card. Coffee, yummy. Right. Okay, so let's clean up. Apparently something happens on... I don't know quite how that happened. Alexa, stop. random stuff coming from my Alexa. Anywho, come on, go back where you're meant to be. I actually had to tell him to shut up earlier. Shaz is laughing. Yeah. Okay, so next up, we are going to go for a little baby one. Won't fit on there. I think I need a... We don't have A blocks anymore. It's really silly. Right, I want that. I want that. And that. And that. That one. Okay. So let's pop him out of the way. And I'm going to use that paper next. And... Ooh, or am I? I may not. No, I will. I will. It's fine. I suddenly had a moment. Right, I think I'm going to need that. Or is that going to be big enough? Oh, come on. Up you come. There we go. No. And that's quite big. Oh, except it might work. Sorry, I'm talking to myself here. Love the greens and blues. Okay, that's so funny. Julie noticed that. I was lost, Julie. What did you notice? And Shaz's smart speaker, if we call them smart speakers, it would. Oh, let's use that one. Shaz's smart speaker joined in too. Right, okie cookie. Didn't prep my stamp. Never mind. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, it's fine. Now, there's always this: should you colour before you die cut, or should you die cut and then colour? I go for the latter, because that way, if you make a complete mess of die cutting, you haven't wasted time colouring. Particularly if you're on a live with an audience. The A block from our blocks was no longer... Yes! So we've lost 3 of our blocks. Can't remember all of them, but I think it's the A... I want to say the A, the G, and something else, and I can't remember which the other one is. Which I think is odd. I can only assume... Now, I'm putting this in as an angle because it's got a sharp edge, I mean as a straight edge, so it can be quite difficult to wind, particularly on the small cut and emboss. But if you put it at an angle, it's easier to go through. Yeah, I mean, dropping things like blocks would be because we're not selling them. I love an A block. I like a G block as well, but yeah. Not sure. In fact, I specifically asked for an A block from my lovely upline, who I was doing a display for, and she gave me a product spend. And I specifically asked for an A block before I knew they were going. L or E. Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, the A block is definitely gone. Right, okay, so I'm going to do the outside of my P with Shy Shamrock. I'm going to start with light. So anything that is big enough that isn't the actual P is going to be in Shy Shamrock. Am I in? Yes, I am. So those of you who ordered product shares, I have got the product. I said I would get it out by the 16th, and that is what I'm going to do. Because I have a lot to do between now and the end of this week, and not very much time, because I'm going to the theatre tomorrow to see the new production of Jesus Christ Superstar, Dark Shy Shamrock. And which should be great, but that's the matinee, so that cuts into my working day. I know, aren't I naughty? It's called Working for Yourself. And then on Thursday, because we had nothing in the diary, my husband has arranged for us to go and see a relative of his, who we have been meaning to see for some time, but I hadn't actually blocked in my diary that I was working. But I am working, or was meant to be working. So yeah, it's fine. So light granny apple green for the whole of the pea. The little cutie pie pea. Cute pea. And then some dark round the side. Hello, Gwen. Please. Oh, bless you, Shaz. Gwen says it's a cute card, loves the set. Glad I ordered the bundles before they changed the bundles for the blocks. Absolutely, Julie. So yes, this is dark granny apple green, which looks a bit sudden, or, you know, obvious at this point, but it's going to be fine. Trust me, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So we're then going to come in and blend that in. And to do that, we just go over the whole thing, but concentrating on that outer edge. So there's our pea. It will dry a little lighter. So I'm going to go that way, I think. And, ooh, I've just had another thought. It's a worry, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Trust me. Please trust me. So, and now, do I want to put this on a layer? Ooh, what do we have? Ooh, no. No. Right, okay, in which case I'm going to use some more lemon lime. I am. Oh, definitely trust me, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator. This is going to be a bit in your face. Just saying. Sorry. Right, okay. But I love it. Good luck, Shaz. Leslie loves Jesus Christ Superstar. It was the first live production we saw after emigrating to Oz. Oh, wow. So this is actually, I'm not using this, but this is actually Parakeet Party, and I was thinking it was Lemon Lime Twist, and it's not. Which is fine, because it's not what I've used. Oh, why am I putting that away? I need it. Dear Lord. So, right, okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to have my pea there, and I'm going to have foliage there, and foliage there, and welcome sweet pea up in that space. Right, I know what I'm doing now. Okay, I am going to do what I was thinking I was going to do. Just saying. White heat embossing. This time, however, I'm going to use my embossing buddy. There we go. Embossing buddy, tick. So everything is going to be heat embossed in white. Bring that in. Let's get rid of some of the toot on my desk. So now I'm going to add the powder as I go, because otherwise the Versamark can end up kind of getting a bit dry. Absorbed into the paper. I think I've got embossing buddy every. Oh no, not quite. Certainly in Europe, the new embossing powders haven't arrived. The Wow obviously being a manufacturer. I say obviously, may not be obvious. So that's going to go there. That's going to go about there. Spoon, Yuille, spoon. You have a spoon for a reason. I actually have two, because my lovely friend Kate gave me a spoon as well. Right, so that's going to go there. So my sentiment. Hello, Deborah from Michigan. That's going there. That is going there. Lid. Cheese board. Heat. So, love this. Always love watching heat embossing go. Love it. Right, okay, so let's move stamps out of the way. I'm going to be quite generous with my adhesive. It's only got a narrow border, so let's get rid of. And then we'll have just time to do our third card. An hour just about does 3 cards. So yes, Jesus Christ Superstar tomorrow, matinee, geriatric matinee, as in if you're over 50 you get a discount on the ticket. Not for all shows, but for quite a few. But I was in a production of Jesus Christ Superstar many years ago. It was an amateur production for a meningitis charity, and we got rights because it was for charity. So I'm just making sure it sticks. And I have to say it's a really difficult sing, but I love it as a show. My husband played Pontius Pilate, and he was terrifying. But yeah. I played back row of the chorus, not quite. I was one of the superstar singers. So I'm wondering whether, if I go there, I can do a bit of a thing. Where's my thing? There it is. So this is the Pretty in Pink ribbon. I think I can. I do. I think I can. I don't need to go all that way. Oh, I could go all that way. Oh, I will go all that way. Don't you love that? I'm just talking to myself. So let's go all that way and all that way back. And then, okay, who's nicked to them? Oh, there they are. But yes, it is a really difficult thing. One of the things that's hardest is during the crucifixion. I may have said this on a previous live, but during the crucifixion, basically you're told to sing something that is discordant against everyone that's nearby, which is just bizarre. Gwen is loving it. all four of Jenny's cats are out. Right, Seal Plus. So I want this to go so that they're that way. So we'll have a little bit there, a bit more of a bit there. And hopefully that will be sufficient. Just add a little bit more there. There we go, because that's all going to be covered up anyway. So I'm thinking this is a girl. And there, and somewhere over the rainbow I have not put away what I'm now looking for. Is that what I'm looking for? I think that's a new packet, and I think I've got an open packet. There we are, one open packet. They've discontinued their own brand, Jenny, of embossing powder, but they are bringing out, they've done a deal with Wow, who make embossing powders. So they're taking it away and bringing it back, if you like. Used to be indecisive and all that. And obviously that will need a liner, and again I'd probably just put a piece of the offcut of paper at the bottom, but as we've only got 13 minutes to do my last card, I'm going to do something really quite simple for this one, mostly because we're running out of time. So those are our two cards so far, with the same papers, just a different look. So let's bring in that. I want my scrap still. I want, where's the stamp set gone? There we go. Big blow. So I want that one, and that one. That one I think can go on a baby block. Yep. Okay. Actually, I know I've only got a short time. I'm still going to do it with that because I can do these quickly. I can. I will. Right, I need 2 more colours, and I'm going to go for that and that. So these are the dark of Petunia Pop and Dark Peach Pie. So really quick colouring, dark, want the light. Okay, so let's do the peas first. I was thinking about being arty and putting a shadow under the noise maker, but I don't think I have time to be that arty this morning. Right. Thank you, Debbie. I love this set. I just think it is the cutest thing. So I'm just adding some dimension by adding some shadow, and because they're lying down in their pea pod, the paper is just amazing. It would be even better if it was 12 by 12, just saying. But I'll live with it as 6 by 6. Okay. I don't like doing the dark first, but I will for speed. Light. You can tell I'm concentrating because I've gone quiet. But we are going to get there. We are going to make this card, and we may only overrun by a few minutes. So this is the dark peach pie. I have to really think about that because we've got pecan pie and pumpkin pie, and to add peach as well just blows my mind. So Petunia Pop, which isn't in the paper any more than the peach pie is, but you know what? I don't care. Right, okay, so this is going to be some of the fastest fussy cutting I have ever done. Oops, let's not cut off our noise blower, our noise maker. Thank you. Tum-ti-tum, tum-ti-tum. This reminds me of The Good Life. Oh, Peapod wine. Oh, that was so funny. So Good Life is interesting, not necessarily. So The Good Life was not filmed in Surbiton. It was filmed in Northwood, which is in northwest London. It was filmed on the road that we lived in at the time. Quite a long way down the road, but we lived in the same road as the house that the house was in. And bless them, they had to have a new garden every time they shot a new season. And a lot of the filming was done in Northwood and then Northwood Hills and Pinner. So Pinner Station was used as Surbiton Station. My old school, my junior school, which was it was an old Victorian building that it was in. Is it still there? I think it's still there. Was used. There was an episode where Felicity Kendall's character went to talk to the local Borstal. Yeah, that was the building that they used was my junior school, which we all thought was hysterically funny. They had bus routes where there weren't buses. It was bizarre. But yeah, so I lived where they filmed The Good Life. It was hysterically funny though. It was very much of its era, but yeah, Peapod wine. Oh dear. So this is the only bit that's a little bit tricky to cut because it's a little curlicue at the end. Should probably have cut it the other way, so finished on that edge, then it wouldn't have twisted so badly. Anywho, right, okay, so I want to use this, and it's for a party. So, as I have a card base ready, I might as well use it. I say a card base ready, it's sort of actually not. It's nearly the right size for a card base. So, I think I mentioned this last week. I was involved in the election as a poll clerk and then as a count assistant. And I got an injury. When I was taking down the polling booth, I managed to pinch my finger. But just the flesh of it. Which my finger didn't like very much. Fortunately, it's now sort of on its way to recovery. But for a few days, it was a bit... okay. Alright. Oh, it's so close. One of your favourite series. Remember Tom saying, my eyes hurt after drinking it? Yes, probably. He probably... Ooh, I've just... No, I'm coming back one. Just had a thought. And it's one of the things I love about this paper. It gives you the license to use some really, really, really odd colour combinations, which may or may not work. Oh, what's that? Is that big enough? I think that's big enough. This is Blueberry Bushel, which is in the paper. So this is why I say it gives you that opportunity to use some really odd colour combinations that otherwise you may not have tried. And I always think that's not a bad thing. So, that's going to go on there. That's going to go on there. That way up. These are going to go there. That's going to go there. We do need something to say happy birthday. That one. I've used almost all the stamps, which I am just going to put on a piece of white, if I could find that enormous scrap. There we are. And I think it'll fit in there. It will. Right, okay, so, and I'm just going to do that in black. Didn't prep my stamp. Actually, I'm going to go that way. Right, that goes over there. Hello, Margaret from Australia. The bill was filmed in Walworth on the Aylesbury estate, was it? Wow. You lived there in 76 and your school was modernised from a Victorian building too. Yeah, I mean, my school was founded when Victoria was on the throne. So it was a Victorian building. Right, okay, we are nearly there. Wow. Okay, so let's layer all this lot together. Glue. BK with less hemoglobin. Oh, thank you, Kay. Yes, I do love a thumbs up, and do remember that if you like my mad crafting, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you will know when I either go live, if you ring the alert bell, either when I go live or when I've posted a recorded video. I'm always live, well, always except when I'm not, on a Tuesday in the morning, UK time, and on Saturday I do a Simple Stamping Saturday recorded. That works. That works. So for insurance, pop one of these over the top. Two. And I need a little baby one. Where's my minis? About as far away as I can get them. Right. The paper is stunning, Nora. Definitely need to. After blood test. Oh, right. Less hemoglobin. Is that good or bad? The colours. So, Margaret. No, it's not Margaret. Leslie, the thing with these colours is you wouldn't necessarily put them together, but because Stampin' Up have, you kind of know they're going to work. No, I'm going to go there. So, yeah. And then we need some bling. Ooh. What have we got in the new bling that might... That's what I'm looking for. These are stunning. These are called iridescent faceted gems. Now, I think we've had iridescent faceted gems before. They're not these. these are stunning. I mean, seriously stunning. It's not actually where I wanted that to go. Ooh, still not really where I want it. Will you come up? Will you come up without ripping the paper? Will you? Will you please come up without ripping the... Thank you. Just want it a little higher up. I don't want them to be lined up. So, yes, iridescent faceted gems. There you go. Look at that sparkle! They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so our 3 cards for the day. I will put liners in the 2 that I haven't put liners in. So those are our 3 cards for the day. Actually, I'm going to do that because that sits better underneath my camera. Thank you. Very modern film. Feel to the colour combos. Just like the new catalogue. Good observation. So thank you very much indeed for joining me today. I love the paper. Just, it's gorgeous. And the stamp set is so cute. There might be quite a lot of peas coming around. I might have to... We don't have a thank you. Otherwise I would use... Oh, you make me happy. But yeah, I'm thinking of thank you cards for all the lovely customers who shop with me. So thank you very much indeed for watching today. Thank you for your hearts and your thumbs up. And I will be back on Saturday with Simple Stamping. I will actually be near Kidderminster, but I hope I will have filmed it by then. So much to do this week, it's just ridiculous. But yes, thank you all very much. I'm glad you like the stamp set and the paper. My work here is done, as they say. So, yeah, thank you very much indeed, and I will see you again very soon. If you're watching on the replay and you've got any questions or comments, you can put those below the description bar and I will get back to you, and I'm up to date. Just saying. Anyway, bye for now.